I'm going to do a little video here on my latest build. I just sort of wanted to show my build, and I'll talk a little bit about the kit. But this is the kit is the Trumpeter kit, Russian BM-21 Grad multiple rocket launcher, and 1/35 scale. It's item number 01028. They also refer to it, like if you're looking for the kit, they also refer to it as the early BM-21. So this is my build here. I built it for the DPR militia forces in Ukraine. I wanted to make it actually a Cascade battalion vehicle, but I don't actually know if Cascade has the aerospace forces, like the artillery and rocket launcher forces. I'm not positive if they do, but that's what I tried to I'm sure they work in conjunction with them, so that's what I wanted to make my vehicle representative of. And the well, for people who are interested in the difference between the early and the late, really the only way you can tell is back here at this box. On the late vehicle, this little strip of metal here goes right up to the, like about midway to the rocket, like the box of rockets here. That's about the only difference. And then there's a different grill and little pieces like that that are kind of insignificant. And they do come in the kit itself, like the grill and various little pieces. So you could kind of mix them a little bit. You don't have to necessarily do a straight early version. That's just like some information about what you can expect from this kit. Everything, like everything went together good. I'm not a car or truck. Well, I mean, I've built them before, but I don't really like doing them, especially trucks, because they're very fragile. But it's sort of just the nature of like of the subject. So it is fragile, a little bit fragile to actually build, but it is good, and there's quite a bit of parts to it, and they're very detailed. I don't have any complaints. It would have been nice if they gave you masks for the glass, because in their new kits, like their latest kits, the Iskander and like the Tochka that I previously built, they gave you masks, and this is one it would have been really nice for them to have included them in, but I think this is before they started doing that. They came out with this kit, which is fine. I mean, you shouldn't expect them to put masks in. It would just be a nice thing. But the way the glass goes in, which is really nice, you can put it in from the outside. You don't actually have to put the glass in and then paint your vehicle, or you could put it in last, which is what I did. There's really no, I can't really think of any complaints I have of it. The interior detail is kind of sparse, and like, I mean, you can't really see a whole lot in there anyways, but there's not a whole lot to the interior. That's the only thing that's kind of lacking. The wheels and everything were perfectly fine. They're just rubber wheels. I'll go around my kit to see some of the details here. The Z's, I actually used just spares from a different decal sheet, and I put them on here. Same with back here. I just used spares from a decal sheet that I wasn't using. So this is what it looks like here, basically. Now for products, what I used is I always use the base 303 Aqueous Mr. Hobby. That's what I airbrushed the base with. The bottom of the vehicle, the chassis and the frame, I think I use rubber black, Tamiya rubber black, as the undersides here, the fuel tank in that. I also used, for the chipping, I used the dry brush paints, the Ammo Mig dry brush paints. I can't say enough good about these. These things they're just awesome for doing chipping and little bits, like obviously dry brushing. And you have to, and when you do chipping, you have to look at the materials you're chipping onto. Like I use like the light metal for the basic like body parts, which are pretty much just like sheet metal. And then as far as chipping on the frame and the like more like the solid steel parts, I used like the gunmetal. You have to pay attention to what you're chipping away from. Just a modeling tip. And then I used Vallejo pigments. I use various colors, but this is just one of them. But I used the Vallejo pigments. And this here Russian mud, this was awesome stuff. This is what I used to do most of the like the heavy buildup. I used this stuff here, and I used it right out of the bottle. I don't really actually know how to thin these, so this is the vehicle here, all completed. This is my my last project, and I highly recommend it. I highly recommend the kit. It's a lot of parts, but it isn't complicated, and there's really no, I didn't really run into any problems with it. That like everything seemed to fit all right and line up. There was no trouble with it. So even being a lot of parts, at least they went together, so it doesn't really hold you back. So anyways, it's a highly recommended kit, and this is the BM-21 Grad MLRS, and it's done in the colors of the DPR militia, or hopefully the Cascade battalion markings. So thank you for watching.